Hello, everybody, and welcome back to the Broadway Jets YouTube channel. You'll know me from Twitter as NYJ Mike. I'm joined as always by the master of receipts, NYJ Matt. And Matt, the Jets fall to 1-1 in the preseason. They lose to the Giants. Some fiery tweets just came out from Abdul Carter. Some poor play from Justin Fields and limited action. So a lot to get into, but the talk of right now, Abdul Carter just tweeted some shit, and we're all fired up.
Yeah, Mike, your reply under his tweet will have 1,000 likes in a minute or two. I try to put myself, if like that happened to one of our young guys and they were like, would we back him? Probably. What Abdul Carter has to realize is I think the tweet is fine if he's like, fuck you guys are terrible. I got beat on one rep. We'll see you when we can. Like, that's a fair tweet. Him saying it was a cheap shot is very wrong, like just factually incorrect. And it's a lame post. So all the top 15 replies are Jet fans burying them. We won't see them again until what, next year we play them?
Yeah, but it's not guaranteed every 4 years now. It could be in the interim because of the 17th game. But yes, the Jets should play them in 2027, right? We play 2023.
So, yeah, and there's a likelihood based on where both the teams are currently that they fall in the same spot in the standings. They might get that 17th game. Like I think we had against the Cowboys in 2023. We played the same level of where we were at. But beside the point, I think I don't think it's like out of line, his tweet. Like, make fun of the Jets, we lost the game, whatever. Calling it a cheap shot, lame. And I love the fact that I can keep saying that the Giants haven't beat the Jets in 14 years, and every Giant fan's like, we've only played each other 3 times. Yeah, that's the fucking joke, buddy. That's why I'm saying it. It's very funny.
All the comments back to me. So I just replied to Abdul Carter's tweet, and I'm like, dude got demolished and is just going to come crying on Twitter. And then every comment's like, Jets suck. Haven't made the playoffs in 20 years. And then I will reply back with the 3 box scores of the Jets beating the Giants of 2019, 2015, and 2023. And it's just back and forth, just nonsense. By the way, not to generalize, the Giants fans that I am communicating with on Twitter have like negative IQ. Just guys can't spell. One dude spelled hasn't, HASENT, which I thought was hilarious.
Love it.
Like, you just at least just make a normal reply to me. Like, it's just the craziest shit. Not that we're geniuses, like we're sitting here podcasting on a Sunday in my room, but like, come on.
And then they're like, well, you stopped at 2011. What happened that year?
Yeah, I wonder what happened. Like, I'm not going to put that. Why would I do that?
Yeah, why would we add that in our argument, you idiot? But we'll get into it maybe a little bit more if anything breaks while going through it. But, Mike, bad game.
Yeah.
Overall bad game. Some goods came out of it. My most glaring takeaway is you have 2 drives. You get a first down. And then they go immediately like 3 incomplete passes. Then they ran the ball very effectively on drive 2. And when they needed him to throw it, Justin Fields doesn't get it done. My biggest takeaway from the game, and am I going to base Justin Fields' passing game for 2025 off of 3 drives? No. Do you want them to play well when they play on the field? Definitely. You can't just throw out the preseason. You want them to play effectively when they're out there. My biggest fear is the same fear I have with Zach Wilson and quarterbacks of the past is when you're on 3rd and long, is the play dead. Like the Jets converted a 3rd and 10 on a run play last night. If there's a 3rd and 10 passing play, I am not confident because they can easily cover Garrett Wilson at the sticks, give him safety help, and then they can't get a first down. Like that is the biggest takeaway I had from that game is 3rd and long is going to be very scary for this team.
Yeah, and the one play that they threw the ball to Garrett down the field in quotations, the 10-yard pass. Could have been defensive pass interference, wasn't called, which I'm happy about. Should never be called. That should not be a flag, but in the way the rules are written, it probably was a flag. So there's that, But I agree with you, Matt. But, look, Fields has played, 3 series now? Scored a touchdown. That play could have been PI. Maybe the drive is different, and then they didn't do much in the 3rd drive. We're getting texts from people like Fields sucks. Like, I don't know.
Your microphone is going haywire.
Haywire. Really? What's happening?
Horrible.
Right now?
Yeah.
I didn't do anything. What about now?
Plug it out and plug it back in. Hard reset.
We'll edit that out.
I'm not editing the video.
I know.
Do not. You're good now.
It's good?
Yeah.
What the fuck? Did you hear my point about people texting us?
I did.
That Fields sucks. And I'm like, listen, again, it's been 3 drives. It's the preseason. Come on. And again, we're not big. We were never Fields guys. We wanted to keep Aaron Rodgers. I'm not going to sit here and trash my starting quarterback after like 8 plays. Like, it's insane.
Because there is a path that the Jets have like a 220-yard rushing game and they win 20-13 and Fields completes 65% and we're all happy. And he doesn't go off for 300 yards, but it could happen. And give me a 3 to 4 week sample size for me to be like, yeah, his arm's a problem and we're not going to win 8 to 9 games this year. Like, we could get there by the end of September, early October, but let's breathe a bit. There were some positives to take away, Mike. Like, we might have a punter. We just might have a punter, a weapon. You
made a disgusting joke about it and that you won't let me tweet.
Cannot.
Can I say it? Who's going to listen to this?
No.
So good.
Not tweeting that out.
Can I say it?
No.
Other reference?
No, we're not. We're not saying it. I'm not. No. There's like a few dark humor I won't go past. McNamara, very good. Braylon Allen, Mike, we got to talk about Braylon.
You know what's great is like a couple of guys are going to text us and ask what the joke is.
Yeah.
I can't wait.
Braylon Allen, Breece Hall, right?
Yeah.
So Braylon Allen, I just think has better vision and better feel for the run game than Breece Hall.
What if Breece just like opened his eyes more? Like, what if he just really looked?
And I can say both that, and I think Breece Hall is a good player.
Yeah.
But Braylon Allen has a better feel, and it dates back to last year, like better feel, better vision, gets through more holes. And I think from a speed perspective, Breece Hall is probably a little bit faster than Braylon Allen. Braylon Allen didn't run, but he could run like a 4.4 on his pro day. So Breece Hall a little bit faster, better in the pass catcher probably, but Breece Hall had drops last year. If you're giving me like 15 carries, like Braylon Allen, I think is going to get more yards than Breece Hall. And it comes back to we're going to have a Breece Hall tweet in week 2 or 3. If the Jets are 1-2 and Hall has 9 carries for 32 yards, we're going to get that tweet. And if the Jets don't have a winning record and they're selling the deadline, Breece Hall's not going to be here. Like, he will be on a different team.
We'll see. And also, because Breece got hurt, 2022?
Correct.
So this is his 3rd year back from the injury, right?
Yep.
Yeah. I mean, he was good in 2023. He had 1,500 yards, and then Breece was like a top 5 fantasy pick last year. But he only had, I think, 209 carries last year. So just never got the run game going.
Never.
Because they had no coaching. Just random nonsense. But Breece was fine. I thought he was okay. We had our complaints, like, doesn't fall forward too much. A lot of, like, no-yard runs, and then he'll break, like, a 15-yard run. Breece does have that home run ability, though, Matt. And we've seen it throughout the years. Like, even last year, he had a couple of those more
the
so in
the Steelers game. He had a huge
Steelers game is the one that I'm thinking of, yeah. Or even in the Giants game in 2023, he had a crazy like 50-something yard catch, and of course, that toss play that they scored a couple long touchdowns on in the past. I'm excited to see Breece, and the thing too, Matt, is like the Jets are probably going to run the ball like 500 times this year, maybe more. There's 200 plus carries for both those guys, so and I think that's kind of the plan.
If they play normal football games, you're right. But can't you see a scenario where if they play a team like Buffalo and they're down 14-3 in the middle of second quarter and you have to throw, or you try to, like, it'll be a lot of boring games where you try to get the run going still and you want to have that ability. And I do think there's a few times Justin Fields last night could have ran, and we've seen our quarterback get injured by running in the preseason multiple times.
Yeah, they probably told him not to.
Don't do it. Like, perfectly fine. McNamara, though, deadly weapon. I also have like Arian Smith and Brandon Smith did their job last night. Like, cool route running, got open. Arian Smith had a drop, maybe a catchable ball in the PI, but both those
came back and caught, yeah. Mm-hmm.
Malachi Corley, Mike, is gone.
What was the text? It was no matter what.
No matter what. And I always point out he is not a traditional 3rd round pick in the middle, late 3rd round. He was a 3rd pick, second pick in the second round
or
third round.
5, right?
A late 2.
It's no good. But
you have 9 total yards in his Jet career if he gets cut.
What is it? The one highlight is the dropping the ball before the end zone. That was
crazy,
tough.
man. And then they gave the big play. And the Giants ones weren't world beaters. They had one massive play with Russell Wilson throwing a great 65-yard air ball. And
it just I think it's just not a lot of football to look at. You know, they played 2 series, the main guys. I'm honestly not that concerned. I know people are freaking out about Fields. I don't know. We'll see again. And he was never going to be a world beater passer, you know? So, like, you just got to stay ahead of the sticks. And you figure the Jets play action game's got to be good, too. If you can get that run game going and then get Fields mobile, like the first play that the Jets ran, the Mason Taylor catch on the rollout, like just stuff like that. Get Fields moving. And again, we've talked about it, too, on the podcast before. Fields threw for 300 yards in a game last year in one of his 6 starts. Like, he can throw the ball. So, I'm not.
Do you think he should have got one more drive last night?
Sure, just to maybe mitigate all this nonsense, or then maybe they went 3 and out again. It'd be even more annoying. I don't know. I'm fine with it, you know. And I know he had the toe issue, so maybe they're being cautious with that. Maybe we'll see him more next week because you don't have 4 preseason games anymore.
They might not play next week. It's either no one's going to play or they play like a half.
I'm not playing too, you know, like I don't know what else we're going to see. Practice every day. I'm just not quite as concerned where, you know, do I think right now Fields is our long-term answer at quarterback? I have no idea. I honestly don't know. We need to like watch a real football game for more than fucking 8 plays and then we'll get a gauge on our guy.
Yeah, I think the O-line held up well against a good pass rush. They obviously ran the ball very effectively. First half, I think they only had 1 penalty, and it was a fair catch interference. So, like, first half, I was like, oh, they listened to Aaron Glenn after a million penalties in game 1, the practices penalties. Second half, I think they had 8 penalties, so they went right back to form. Aaron Glenn rightfully pissed in his post-game press conference. He also cannot stand any Justin Fields question. I don't know if you're watching these post-game or, like, post-practice. Anytime a beat writer is like, how do you feel about Justin Fields? He like rolls his eyes. He's like, I've told you a million times. He's mature. He's going to be good. Stop asking me about it. And then goes to the next question. And the beat gets terrified. They're so afraid to follow up where another coach, they would immediately follow up and be like, we have to ask you about your starting quarterback. Like they're afraid of Aaron Glenn.
Good. He's got a good personality, Glenn. He's cool. I'm excited to see. I just want some real football. You know, such a tease the preseason.
I also think they handled timeouts well at the end of the second half.
They did it also in the first game.
First game, I was belligerent, so I couldn't tell you what they did.
He did the same. He basically made who they play, the Packers. He made the Packers punt before the half, which is smart. You got to, you don't get to keep him at, you know.
And I think last night there was 53 seconds with the clock moving. I wanted a timeout, and I'm like, I think you burn one here. You had 3. And they didn't, got down to like 40, and then they still had the ability to call a timeout 3 different times when they were able to. So I was wrong in my head. I'm like, maybe we burn one here. They don't.
Right.
That game management is fine.
Nick Folk made a field goal. That was cool.
Yeah, and I always forget. Don't forget to hit subscribe, like the video, comment. If you made it this far, we'll follow anybody back who subscribes and proves you're a subscriber for the YouTube. I can't wait for the first quarter of the season to be done. Give me the first quarter sample size. I'm not going to freak out after game 1. I might be a little bit nervous after game 2 if things are going bad. 3 and 4 is when you can really make a good assessment of how did September go and where do we put the blame. Is the blame on bad coaching? Is it bad quarterback play? Are we running the ball well? Are we getting murdered at the line of scrimmage? I want that to happen first before I waste my Sunday complaining about 2 series where one series they played very well, like they ran the ball well and they had an incomplete pass on 3rd down and they scored a point. That's going to happen. Like they will have that happen multiple times this year. So in theory, you have 3 drives from your first team offense and they scored on 2 of them.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Like, why are we losing our minds? I know it's like everything is so hyperbolic. I wonder, is that always how the world was? Like, was everyone always like, I guess social media obviously complicates things, but it'll be like nothing will happen, and people just freak out.
Mm-hmm.
You're like, why? Like, I don't know. All right, like if you actually went liked Justin Fields, if you were a Justin Fields guy, and then you change your opinion based on what has happened so far in the preseason, I cannot. You can't do that. Like, it's not how things work. And I was talking about it with some guys last night where it's like the reason why it's dangerous to be so flip-floppy is because when in life, when you act on this, like if you were running the team and then you're like, all right, let's get rid of this guy, that's it. He's gone. You don't have him anymore. So like that was the thing with Rodgers that is so scary, where we were just hoping that it went like well down the stretch, because once you get rid of him, he's gone. Now you don't have him. So all right.
Fair take.
I know it's like an obvious thing, but it's like that's why it's bad to be so everything that happens was so crazy.
Like it's like we're going to the bar. My fiance's a friend, cute girl. I'm hyping her up to you, and she walks in the bar and she spills her drink. Are you gonna be like, I hope she dies and never want to talk to her again? Like, no, you're gonna be like, oh, maybe we can still have a good night. Like early on, maybe not the best impression.
Yeah.
But you're gonna be okay. You're gonna be fine. And do you follow the the Justin Fields fan club account on Twitter?
Yeah, it is gonna be annoying though if the Jets suck this year, and then he's gonna be like, "Fuck, the Jets actually suck, not Fields."
Oh,
Yeah.
the amount of BYU cups out there that did the same thing for Zach Wilson was crazy. That account is so fucking funny.
He's funny.
Like he tweeted like Justin Fields played great tonight, and it's just
it's so good.
And then the same like other people are like what are you watching? And then they're replying and fighting. And you can be like, no, he's wrong, and we can all move on. Like he is.
It's so good. Oh man, yeah, he's funny, and he likes him. It makes me feel a little better. He's like, he just keeps tweeting. He's like, I watched Fields more than 97% of you. Like he's good, I promise.
he had his account. I'm pretty sure, like with the Steelers profile pic, was like all in on, and then he goes to the Jets. He just changed everything. I'm a Jet fan now. Like
yeah, he's like us with Sam, but he's sticking to his guns. Oh man, I hope Darnold wins fucking 12 games. I really do. I hope all our boys have success.
Do you think
Steelers are good?
Do you think Connor Hughes' throat hurts for screaming, cheering for the Giants last night?
I'm gonna fight Connor when I see him on site.
I remember that, dude. The night that people found it was probably me. Old tweets of Connor being like a diehard Giants fan.
It was literally you. What do you mean, people?
It was the funniest night ever.
I think you should leave meme where the guy in the hot dog suit. He's like, we're all trying to find out who did this.
Because Connor, a New Jersey guy, is going to be a Jet or Giant fan growing up. And he was a Giant fan. And now he covered the Jets. And now he covers both. And when they pulled that tweet out, when I guess I found, I keep saying I found his old tweets about being a Giant fan. It was like worse than having like cancelable tweets from like 2020. Like when people were pulling, like they were like, "Oh, he's done now. He's gonna get fired. He's a Giant fan." Like people were like, "Oh, his career is over." Like good.
Yeah. We got to get a drink with Connor soon. We got to talk to him.
I like Connor. Connor's a good guy. We have a fun group chat with Connor.
It's so ridiculous.
The thing about Connor is he has such absolute takes so early.
Yeah.
And I always make fun of him that he'll tweet out like X quarterback stinks, and he'll watch like a Sunday Night Football drive of that quarterback and just make that conclusion.
Yeah. And
I'm like, Connor, wait. Like wait for them.
I told him he's acting like a 7-year-old. Like this is something my 7-year-old cousin would text me. But listen, and Connor is we invited him on the pod, so this is fair game. He's allowed. We're allowed to talk shit. He started it.
We're not even talking shit. Like everything.
No, this is stuff we
have said 1,000 times worse things in that group chat to Connor than right now.
Trying to bother us, so we have to. But I don't know if he's trying to bother us. I don't know if he thinks.
I told him I think based on his tweets, Connor does not think Justin Fields is like the answer for the Jets. If the Jets lose by like 25, on Sunday when they play Pittsburgh, and he tries to rage bait us at 4:15.
Can't do it.
I'm going to find every tweet of him being a Giant fan and just like live stream a YouTube feed 24/7 that pulls up a new tweet every minute, and it goes until the end of time.
Dude, that's like honestly the most I like ever see read in my life. The most upset I could possibly be is like when the Jets lose it in a horrific fashion, and someone texts me something to piss me off. I can't handle it
because
as an
they
adult.
know
Man,
how much like I view like how good of a friend or family member a person is on how they react when you know your football team loses. For example, I have great friends that are Giant fans. If the Giants lose a heartbreaker on a last-second field goal, or Malik Neighbors gets hurt and get carted off the field, could you imagine our first thought is to be like, season's over. You see that Neighbors play?
You can't. It's unbelievable. It's literally it's like evil.
Why do people feel so comfortable doing it to us?
It's evil, man. I'm serious. It makes me question their character.
I almost ruined my family. I've ruined my family dynamic when Rodgers got hurt. Like I ruined an entire relationship in my family after that happened. I said horrible things to my uncle. Yeah. He texted me like a half hour after it happened, like LOL, Rodgers hurt.
That's his fault. He's a scumbag. Your uncle's a scumbag.
I was like, you're a bad person. And I was like, you're not invited to my wedding anymore.
Yeah.
Like you're an asshole. Like and my parents were like, you shouldn't talk to I'm like, no.
He started it.
I should have went further.
You could slap my grandma in the face and that would make me more upset.
Like your uncle 1,000%. Like not even close.
Wow. Oh, fucking Grandma Phyllis.
We got a wedding on Friday.
Yes.
Big one.
Your wedding. We should podcast from the wedding.
We can do that.
We could.
We can. Do you pick up your tux yet?
No, tomorrow. Wow. I have an appointment. I'm excited. I have to pace with a nice pace, a couple beers.
Oh,
Nothing too crazy. Long reception. Is that the right word?
It is a 15 to 20-minute ceremony. Yeah. And then I think it's like a 5-hour reception.
Good. Wow. 5 hours of fun.
Yeah. It's been a fun lead up. I'm ready to go.
It's crazy.
And we gotta do a post game 3 recap on Saturday or Sunday.
Yes.
That'll be very fun.
Go to the Badlands thing on Saturday.
Wow.
Do it. I will see. I'm not committing to anything because Friday is going to be a doozy. But
do you have to get a ticket for it?
I don't know. But I think some of our friends are going to go. So we'll see. It'd be nice to see some Jet fans, talk some football. What's the game is on Friday? The next game? It's on the, yeah. All right. Yep. So we'll know a little bit more about our team.
You know how weddings have like the name of the couple, 2025, like happy wedding day, and like the TVs in front of the DJ. We should just plug in the preseason game.
We should plug it in. If it was a regular season game, no.
I wouldn't do happen. I wouldn't get married in September.
Wouldn't get married in September. You see that tweet the other day? Someone tweeted out like hot take, guys complaining about fall weddings so they can't watch football are like lame, and it just got destroyed.
Good.
Everyone just what kind of
have a fall wedding, and if you have a fall wedding on a Saturday and you can bet college football with the boys in the pregame and like check your phone, fair game. Don't do it like a Sunday wedding is
insane.
I wouldn't go. Like you wouldn't go to the wedding.
It's disgusting behavior.
All right, 25-minute video. We're done.
Not bad.
Don't forget, subscribe. We need to get more subscribers. I don't know how to do it.
We could bribe them with some giveaways.
We could do that.
We could make more content.
I keep thinking about tweeting out that we will have a tailgate week 1. Oh. And it is no money. You get no food. You get nothing. You just like besides alcohol. We'll bring beers but you don't have to pay anything. But
people should bring alcohol too.
Because most tailgates like $25. You get 1 beer and a sandwich.
Yeah, like, $0. You get nothing.
But then I got nervous tweeting that out because it feels like a health hazard to be like, we're gonna give you all the alcohol in the world, but you don't get any food. Like,
Is that even? Can we be blamed for that?
I mean, it's rude to be like, bring your own food, but me and you,
I'm not cooking.
We
food
don't
for
grill.
people.
We think grilling at football games are dumb. Bring a Jersey Mike sandwich and chips and beer, and you're good.
It's just too much effort. It's so much time. You could make pre-packaged food. You can bring a lunchbox. Done.
Me and Mike go to a tailgate. These people make great food, and we just show up with like 12 beers and we just eat the food. I remember one time in like 2019, I think you were hammered, and you went to the one of the guys like, "Oh yeah, we can like bring some food next time." And he was like, "Yeah, I think we'd appreciate that." And we were like, "Oh, he think we need to bring food." And then 5 years later, we haven't brought any food.
We bring some alcohols.
We bring the booze and
we bring the vibes.
But yeah, Broadway just tailgate. Broadway just tailgate. Free entry, no tickets. You get alcohol and nothing else, and you just show up.
That's it. We'll throw the football.
That's a good deal. Like,
I would do that.
Yeah,
I'm going to. I'll be there. Yeah.
Oh, is your dad gonna go week 1?
I don't think so. I don't know why. He's insane.
I'm trying to get my dad to go.
2 for some reason. It's not like a baseball game where the stadium is like significantly less crowded. It helps. It's the same exact thing. I don't know why he doesn't want to go week 1. But and it's a harder game too. They play the Bills the second week.
Yeah.
Man, can't believe we have to watch Rodgers week 1. It's like you break up with your girl or she leaves you, and then she marries your friend, and you have to immediately go to their wedding. It's fucked up.
It is fucked up. All right. I'll talk to you later, buddy.
Rodgers. All right.